El Sharkador is my favourite of the recuperate seals. I often forget the Drossum kit even exists because the Sharkador is just cooler. The colours work much better in my opinion, and it helps it is actually usable and quite viable. Why? Well, let's talk about it. El Sharkador right off the bat is promising thanks to his incredible stats. Very solid defense and one of the highest HP stats in the game, he can tank a lot of hits with a relative ease. You can make him even more resistant to physical damage with his ultimate, but defense boosting ultimates are hit very hard in 3. Magic damage piercing defense is already a big enough blow, and adding on the fact that you can't taunt attacks anymore kinda makes them irrelevant. For context, in Yokai Watch 1 and 2 there was no vertical linking. This made it harder to get opponents to hit your tanks, but there are still ways around it. Taunting made this possible by drawing attacks towards the yokai. There are multiple ways of doing this, namely by using Stinging Soul or by using one of these ultimates. In 3, this is no longer needed because of vertical linking, but it means these ultimates are just shoddy defense boosts so they don't really do much. Obviously it still helps a bit and can help him take physical damage much better, but most of the time it just really isn't worth the effort of charging his ultimate for. So from what I've said so far, Sharkador just kinda seems mid and worse than Cubot like a lot of S-rank tough yokai. However, he has one saving grace. Yet again, we have a yokai with Decisive Blow. This, like Benzite, and instantly makes El Sharkador incredibly useful and one of the best tanks in the game. Top 5 I'd say. Just having this extra passive effect is incredibly helpful, and since it counters so damn much you can't really go wrong with it. I already went into a lot of detail about this in my Benzite video, so I'll make this short. Matronyan fit with Bitterbatter, Total Demon, Arachne, Evil Dragon, or Dumbcap and Wacko Lantern are all yokai that are very reliant on their ability to live on hits on 1 HP, either with their skill or item, and El Sharkador immediately comes in and shuts that down since the skill activates immediately. This especially helps spot on sudden death, since 1 HP skills and souls are really the only good way to stay alive for long in there. He pairs especially well with Let's Be Friends, Sinister Soul and Terrapoda, since their skills counter even more widely used tanks, namely the Phoenix and All Sheltered, as well as just healers in general. These are the yokai you want to use if you really want to go anti-meta. El Sharkador is a super underrated tank in 3. Maybe it's because Cubot is in the spotlight most of the time as an S-rank tank, and Cubot is also incredible. They're the best Eldorado counter in the game, hands down, and they have a very useful ultimate that can force your opponents into very awkward positions and can really just mess with them. I personally just love using Sharkador for his amazing anti-meta potential. What do you think about Sharkador? Let me know in the comments.